Good morning, everyone. My name is Ken Eula with Peak Scale Legal, and I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit today about the idea of, quote, grinding. One of the things that I think that most business owners don't realize is the importance of putting every ounce of energy that you have into your business. And we've done a lot of interviews over the years with different potential people who wanted to come work for our firm, different lawyers, things like that. And there was one interview that really stood out to me. And it was a person that ended up creating their own firm. They went out and they created their own firm. But I remember during the interview, the person said to me, they said, I don't want to grind. I want to make it as easy as possible, and I'm gonna focus all of my energy into Orlando. I'm not going to go anywhere else. I'm just going to go in Orlando. I don't want to drive. I don't want to push. I don't want to do anything that's going to be outside the comfort zone. And needless to say, we didn't hire this individual. We were not impressed by the person's work ethic. We were not impressed by the person's thought process and vision. And the person went out and created a law firm, and nobody heard of the person. The firm hasn't grown. The firm hasn't done anything of significance. But I illustrate this interview and this person who went into law thinking they were going to just kind of coast and do it the easy way. And those are the types of businesses and those are the types of ventures that never go anywhere, right? If you're not willing to be outside your comfort zone, if you're not willing to maybe work 60 hours a week for a short period of time, then you're never going to reach the level of success of the big dogs, right? The people that have reached the top, the pinnacle of the top, have not, taken the easy way out. They have grinded, they've pushed, they've put every ounce of energy, passion, breathing into their project that they possibly can. So one of the things that we look for when we're looking to take on new clients is, it's not going to be forever, right? Like the idea that you're going to have to grind for the rest of your life is not a real thing. But we're looking for law firms and people that are growing their law firms that are actually interested in a short but controlled outburst of absolute max energy and efficiency over a period of time. And our thought process is that, obviously you can't do this stuff forever, but you can create realistic goals, realistic timeframes where you say, listen, I'm going to give this my all, and I'm going to push everything into the ring for the next 5 years of my life to basically set up the rest of my life, right? It's are you willing to sacrifice 5 years of hard work for a lifetime of success? And part of our model and part of what we are trying to help people understand is that and everybody has gone to law school in this profession, right? Like in order to be a lawyer, you've gone through 3 years of brutal study. You've gone through probably 3-4 months of brutal study for a bar exam. You've gone through years of learning a profession, and you're here. This is your big chance to shine. So why not take your shot? Why not put the energy and the time and the passion for 5, 6, 7 years until you've reached the pinnacle of your profession, you've reached the top, and you can continue on, or you can sell, or you can do whatever you want, but at least it gives you options. And it's critical in anything in life to put your best foot forward, especially when you reach that pinnacle.